is okay. Um, I'm gonna read a few articles regarding what's going on in the world and the crypto market. Okay, so what are the options with this? Okay, hello family, this is Rod. Um, I want to have a quick discussion about what's going on in the world right now, the distraction. Um, I know most people saw what happened with Chris Rock and Will Smith, but people are distracted by the slap from uh, Will Smith to Chris Rock. But a few things happened lately. One of them is uh, Ronan network platform for AXC Infinity was robbed for over 600 million token, mostly in Ethereum and also in USDC. And that's a concern because right now, the market is kind of is unregulated right now, and uh, the different platform, decentralized platform or centralized platform, have some are not totally secure, not 100%. Uh, they must do a better job to secure the platform and their access. Implement more cybersecurity mechanisms to prevent that kind of hack and robbery in their platform. Um, my suggestions, they need to put mechanisms to slow down the process uh, for withdraw cryptocurrency. What I mean by that, uh, example, to put a delay. If example, if you decide to withdraw more than 50 Ethereum coin or let's say 20, you wait one business day and you get confirmation. If you decide to withdraw more, let's say 50, 100, you put 2 or 3 days and you have confirmation. If you have a bigger amount, you can wait 1 week and you need to have confirmation because the platform realized the robbery maybe 6 days later. So if they cap the amount people can withdraw and add confirmation validation two-step validation and process, um, that will prevent that type of robbery and to be able to block the robbery. I'm not saying if you want to withdraw 5 Ethereum coin to put a delay of one day, 2 days. In that case, you would need only two-step or three-step verification. But more than 10 or let's say 20 Ethereum, make sure uh, you have a delay for three, three business day or maybe another step for authentication process. The different platform need to uh, develop different mechanisms to prevent that kind of robbery. That's my suggestion. Another thing that happened the last few days, and Leon Messi will collaborate with Paris Saint Germain for uh, the crypto token. Uh, that's one thing. That's a good thing because we need more celebrity for to promote cryptocurrency. Um, Also on what that went on the ladder, we know Biden um, invest more, I believe 52 million to hire more agent to prevent and detect cyber security threat or robbery or demand of ransom for to corporation or people that demand ransom. That's for once, I agree that's a good thing. But 2 weeks, maybe 2 weeks ago, the Biden and SEC organization uh, mentioned they will launch crypto regulation, but before they will do a study on the crypto market. And we know the main reason is because they want to tax the crypto investor. They also want to try to control the access of crypto because the technology, crypto and blockchain, crypto use of blockchain technology is decentralized. And according to fiat currency, they don't have the control. They don't have a control. It cannot identify people that own crypto unless to leave their crypto on the centralized account. But when you do decentralized or put in your personal wallet on your computer or cell phone or the hardware wallet, you don't have access to the identity of the so like I said, you want to control, try to control cryptocurrency, but the technology is different and it's decentralized. But they want to tax the crypto owner and also to put some fee on the transaction. So they want to basically uh, increase the revenue and steal people, right? And what else? Also, they want to launch like China launch uh, digital dollar CBDC, and they understand the fiat currency is dying. You know, everything, everything going on in the world, they understand the currency, fiat currency is dying. Uh, the main reason why is inflation, and also people are fed up with government action. Example, the last few weeks, we know in Canada they had a freedom convoy to start a freedom convoy protest movement, and they received a donation initially. Um, GoFundMe, GoFundMe, if I remember correctly. Then GoFundMe tried to to dissociate from the movement, so they tried to grab the money. Then people give donation on Bitcoin, and government freeze their bank account and the centralized account. People don't didn't appreciate what the Canadian government did, especially Trudeau. And Valerie Potokin, the co-founder of Ethereum, said the main reason why we developed the technology is to prevent that type of action of a government. And we know a lot of things is going on right now in the geopolitics. Um, we know a few weeks ago, Turkey, their fiat currency collapsed. So, like Venezuelan citizen, um, a lot of the citizens start to put their money in crypto. We also know in Russia right now, uh, with the economic sanction, a lot of the citizens are putting money on crypto. And I know also government try to want to get paid right now on ruble. So for the gas, oil, and mineral and crops for the food basically. But also they are thinking they may accept later crypto for gas or oil. They are studying the possibility. So that's good for us, for the crypto investor. It's a good thing. But a lot of things happening in the last few day or week, and they want to distract the citizen regarding crypto, what's going on in crypto. So for all those reasons, uh, they want to distract people what's going on. And we know the inflation is killing a lot of business, and for poor people is extremely difficult because everything is going up, because we know the food, the price of the food is going up, gas going up, and we now with the war and the COVID crisis, the last 2 years, we have food shortage, supply shortage, uh, supply chain issue, and also Russia has make demand to hostile country to pay in ruble, and a lot of countries don't want to pay in ruble. Therefore, we expect today, April 1st, or maybe in a few days, for Russia to cut the gas or oil and everything to provide to the world, to hostile country. I mean. Therefore, can expect more inflation. It's good and bad. Good because with the rising inflation, more people put their money in crypto, and for us, that will that will create a bull run for the market. But the price of the good will rise the food. So that's good and bad at the same time. People, we need to stay focused. But I would say something Warren Buffett like to say. We have a quote I like to say. The market is a tool to transfer money from the inpatient to the patient. So we need to stay focused. We have a lot of patience to wait, to strategize. One more thing. Um, uh, some analysts explain you should not invest in crypto, but we know a lot of people CEO and the stock market right now or the last few weeks sell the stock because they understand the stock market will crash. One of the reasons that may trigger that is the IMC short squeeze. We know the hedge fund IMC are in deep trouble because at least 80% of the retail owner own the stock and they don't want to sell. And the regulator will raise their margin call. Every day the hedge fund are losing money. Another reason that may trigger the MC short squeeze and eventually crash the stock market is because China have a huge debt, real estate uh, debt crisis. You can do your research and look the different article about Evergrande, Fantasia. There are at least 15 real estate uh, big corporation China. They, have, they cannot uh, pay their debt. And we know also inflation, the costs of the gas, the energy, and everything. That's a major issue. For all those reasons, we expect the we expect people after the market crash to jump to crypto. That's good for us. So what do you think? One more thing, people, you need to be smart and understand the market manipulation and the fraud. What I mean by fraud, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. There's a lot of market manipulation. The media are saying. the media, say crypto's bad, blah blah blah. We know a lot of action, CF corporation like uh, what's his name? Example one Buffett. A few years ago, say crypto was rat poison. Now it just invests 1 billion in crypto. They say one thing, but they do something else. They do the opposite. And also, contrary to the stock market, is there no regulation to prevent market manipulation? Therefore, they can say something to trigger people, and people will sell or buy whatever. And they have a plan to do the opposite, or to crash the market, buy low, then wait, let the hype of the market to go up, then do something to crash it down, buy cheap, wait, go up and sell. So, but unfortunately, all the new people, they don't understand the game, and they sell, they're panic selling, they're emotional, they don't understand the game, they don't do the due diligence, they want to make money, but they don't have discipline to hold and to educate themselves in the market. Next thing I want to say, before investing in crypto, you need to have a little bit of humility. What I mean by that, you need to understand you don't know everything, and you have to do the research to learn about crypto, how it's worth, the good and the bad. Before you invest in crypto, you need to learn about, to understand how it works, learn about the different platforms, different crypto. Before you invest in project, learn about the white paper. So read the white paper. The white paper contains the business case, functionality, um, sometimes talk a bit about the roadmap, but mostly the functionality, the technology, the business case. And I may talk sometime a bit about the implementation process, use information about the technology, learn about the capability and the reputation, the accomplishment, uh, learn about also the roadmap, what they're planning to do the next 2, 3 year, 5 year. So what phase one, phase two, phase three. Um, uh, and which phase they will implement a specific functionality. Do they have a campaign for funding? Also learn about the community, and usually the owner and the development team have social media. You can interact with them to ask questions regarding the project and the roadmap. That's something nowadays very important. Also, um, also look their accomplishment and reputation, what they done in the past. Also, you need to learn about the the different options they offer. Stack, stacking, if they plan to burn to raise the price. Look the token on basically the market cap, the the volume of token in circulation, the price, uh, if they are burning capacity, often burning capacity, uh, capability, uh, more prepared with math, tokenomic. Um, Also, when the launch a project, right now, is there Will Smith in since the slap of Will Smith to Chris Rock? So it's been less than 1 week. They already have a token called Will Smith in, and you need to be extremely careful about the token created after um, special event created by Hype. Some of you remember Squid token. This token was created after the Netflix series Squid, but it was a pop and dub or rip-off. Basically, people creating a token, but they have no intention to deliver the project. They just want to make a quick money. So some people are really diligent and invest money and think they will make the token will rise, the price will rise and to become rich. They did not investigate about the owner, the development team, and the token at less than 1 week. A lot of people invest, and maybe 1 month after they close the project and they left with the money. So that's something people not know. So is there a lot of distraction? But you need to focus what's very important. For some of you know history, okay? The near emperor say in French, Danilo Supreme Leisure. What it means basically give them game and bread. Right now that's what we see in the world. We have a lot of entertainment, something like Big Brother or social media, sport, and also TV reality show. That's why I'm my Big Brother. We have also have fake news or false flag, things like that. We have a lot of social media talking about dating, all that crap. but they don't focus on what's important. What I mean is what's important. Okay, what's important is your well-being. What I mean by that, economic well-being, your, your, your wealth, the option to create your own wealth, to be independent of the government and independent, work for yourself, travel, your health, physically and mentally. Also be independent in terms of energy after, because the price of energy will skyrocket the next few days, month. Have you your place where you're comfortable, you're safe, and spiritually, depending on what you believe. I'm a believer, people have their own belief. As long as they're comfortable with the belief, I wouldn't talk about that as something else. So, and we see, we have all the signs of Rome prior to the collapse, where there's a lot of issue, same symptoms. So that's what I mean exactly. But we have so much distraction. I like crypto. Okay, I like crypto. Uh, so also, I mean, also really quickly, Biden want to kill or revoke people that the second citizenship. The reason they're doing that because a lot of people are traveling or invest their money on whatever or leaving the country because they don't know what's going on in the country. So that's another thing to think about. To look, be smart, look what because a lot of time, and also I could talk about the C-19, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it right now. But they did something slick while we were distracted with the, the distraction was medical as well. So it's a lot of distraction. It's a lot of distraction. But they doing them because they know people don't want to know the truth. They want to be comfortable in their life. Do you think? And concerning the geopolitics, probably today or next few days, Putin will cut the gas supply and the mineral and the crop to the all-star country, like you said. We know that will create more inflation and that will create a deep recession or depression. what, like I said before, to my friend or family, the economic sanction backlash, the backlash for the world, entire world. Now, you cut the supply of different product, and because you want to pay a mobile, I understand his request. Uh, I understand his request, but and it's good and bad. It's good because with the inflation multiple will jump to crypto, and it's bad because of inflation. But the distraction, did I want to talk about it because a lot of politicians are think about the next election in the United States. uh, Biden think about the return. He knows in deep trouble right now. On the mess through the last 18 months. Uh, Another thing I realized in the last 2 weeks, a lot of politicians, example, Trump in Canada, Biden in the United States, Boris Johnson in the UK, they have a poor record in their country. They are in deep trouble. Even Macron in France. And what they do right now on geopolitics and international scene, they try to gain political point by putting economic sanctions and Russia, putting pressure on India and China to give up their support or friendship to Russia because they know they have a poor record in their country. But that is strategy to do. It's form of distraction for the distraction in their own country. So people say, "Oh, I'm doing that," but they forget about all domestically the last month, year or month. So, like I say, it's a lot of distraction. But the reason we can do distraction with so much is because people don't prefer comfortable lie or then the unpleasant truth, the ugly truth, like I said. So when you try to wake up people, a lot of times you don't want to be wake up. If, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any comment, leave me a comment or ask a question. Oh, forget. forgot to talk about something. Oh, we know in the 70s, Richard Nixon was in the United States. And I believe Minister of Finance was Kissinger. Tell me if I'm wrong with that. He went to Saudi Arabia and he set up the petrodollar. So with the petrodollar that became the global device, um, obviously they have an edge or an advantage for and he, he became they were already rich but he built more work because our global planet had no choice to buy US dollar if they want to buy petrodollar in a different part of the world. But now with Biden and the Democrat had a beef with Saudi Army lately, and with the inflation, Biden called Saudi Arabia and sent uh, some Marine staff and Louisiana. The first one, Saudi Arabia refused to return his call. The other two didn't appreciate what the United States did on with their foreign policy and try to destabilize their regime and put economic sanctions. So no one of the two want to the United States. And like I say, Saudi Arabia refused to take the call. And now he went to China. And is there great possibility they change the petrol for petrol one to the China? And we also already have Russia now demanding for country to pay ruble and maybe I'm not sure for the second part, but at least ruble. And also China and Russia, those two countries have the most gold, but if they are not the top five for sure, and Russia backup is ruble by gold. Therefore, for all those reasons, United States now, 50 years later, the global device of currency, and now uh, they have a debt at least 21 trillion. I think it's more than that because there are 50 you can add to the mix. And with that debt, and if they lose the global currency, the inflation there, wow, mm, mm, mm. I don't need to say nothing more. If you do the math and you add up everything I just said, that's another reason why they want to distract people because they know the economic system at least will collapse. And that's what we have a transition to the digital dollar and to afraid of crypto because a lot of people will go to crypto because the corruption, inflation, blah blah blah, political um, on the on the global scene and local scene are messed up. And we also have AI, artificial intelligence, killing a lot of jobs. I know last 15 years, at least, a lot of country, the G20 country went to different meeting. There are a lot of meetings to discuss the UBI because they know AI is killing a lot of jobs right now. And with the C-19, it makes things worse. Therefore, you have to people implement the UBI for all those reasons. And One thing I remember, I was watching a movie, Surrogate with Bruce Willis, and that's what's coming. AI, UBI, and metaverse. Yes, metaverse. Metaverse have token. Metaverse is Internet 3.0 connection with internet and physical device. And if you, the metaverse token or something to look at, Sandbox, Decentraland, Gala, X Infinity, Star L, there a few. So a lot of people, after they implement UBI, and people have a lot of time to go and metaverse because they want to escape the reality. And metaverse, they can be superstar, celebrity, they can change gender, whatever. And a lot of people use that. What I suggest from invest in metaverse. I just give you a few, but zero at least 20. So you have to do your due diligence, do your research. Uh, is there a lot of metaverse tokens? Some are cheap, a lot of under $10, some under $1. So invest in be patient. So the, the latest event with Chris Rock and Will Smith, that's another distraction. There are a lot of distraction in the last 5 years, but the last 2 years were much worse in terms of distraction, fake news, blah blah blah. Uh, Try to be a rational thinker, develop critical thinking skill, and don't fall for the propaganda of fake news or distraction or false flag. Look who benefit from that. So I'll wait for more minute, maybe 10. If someone want to interact, leave a comment, ask a question. I'll wait for 5 to 10 minutes. Don't be shy. Ask a question. Uh, Leave me a comment. I hope everything's fine on your side, mentally, spirit, physical. It was fun to, to talk for a while, talk to myself, because I don't have any no interaction so far, but that's okay. That's my second and third stream. And I think we'll get there because I have to purchase a few things and getting there. But my main goal is to spread the message, give information to people because like, a lot of people are talking about things that at the end of the day may not be the most important thing. They are more that's more that's that those things are like fast food. They taste good, make you feel good for a while, but at the end of the day, your global situation is not there. So when you eat fast food, things good, but the, in the long term, they affect your health. And what if you learn how to cook and select good food that's better for your health? So I prefer to give information to the family or to different people. They have respectful, good discussion about uh, crypto, metaverse, and a little bit of geopolitics and the current event, the economic, travel, those things, and try to open the mind of different people and exchange learning on the process. But I understand it's not for everybody too. A lot of people want to be entertained. That's their concern. 10 years from now, it will be same position or worse. What can Okay, family, was a great slow discussion. And for the one that will look at the stream, send me some question or any comment, or feel free to come to the next stream or watch video. Um, I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and don't hesitate to ask questions. And hopefully, we meet later and we have an intelligent and respectful discussion. So, have a nice day. Thank you for your time. Bye bye.